How's it going, everybody? My name is Alpine Hippie, and today we're going to be talking about Chainsaw Man. Whether you're old or new, please subscribe to my channel. It makes a massive impact on a small channel like mine. Chainsaw Man is a brand new anime that is based off of a 2018 Shonen Jump comic. A lot of people loved the unique idea, the unique art, and the relatable storyline that follows. I started hearing about this particular manga the second I started getting into anime, but I never really delved into it until it started getting big traction. That being said, I watched it the day it came out on Crunchyroll, and oh my gosh, I was just absolutely blown away. MAPPA picked up the contract for this particular animation project, and thank God they did, because it has been one of the coolest animated shows I've seen to date so far. Now, it got mixed reviews early on because a lot of people are CGI phobic when it comes to anime, but MAPPA does this really unique CGI where they actually animate it with CGI, and then put traditional anime over top of it to do some of this combo work. It's a completely new trailblazing tactic that's never been used in CGI animation as far as I know, and it makes this really cool effect that I really appreciate. It doesn't look like cheap CGI like you see in like Berserk or a couple of the fights in Baki. It is insanely high quality, and they don't use it in every single fight scene either, if that's just like a deal breaker for you. But overall, there just hasn't really been too many negative things said about the show. It's done amazing justice to the manga so far, and I can attest to that as I've started reading the manga since I started watching the show, and it's just been a fun ride to watch it up to this point. We're up to 5 episodes so far in the season. Now, you should definitely go watch Chainsaw Man. I'm not going to do any spoilers. I'm just going to give you a couple of things on if you're on the fence for it. Now, the character itself is extremely relatable. Without going into spoilers, the character Denji is just extremely down on his luck since the second we see him. He's in a seemingly impossible situation, and it just looks really terrible right out the gate. As the show progresses, he gets a couple of crazy cards dealt to him. It's no secret in the show that he becomes, Chainsaw Man. But when it comes down to it, it's really just following a person who is doing whatever they can to have a happy, normal life, even if they have to do crazy stuff to keep it. Now, I can't talk about too much of the storyline just because I don't want to give any spoilers, but things I can talk about is how freaking hype the fight scenes are in this show. There's only been 4 episodes so far, and I have already had some of my favorite fight scenes I've ever seen in my entire life of watching anime. There's just something so freaking cool about a dude pretty much made out of chainsaws just wreaking havoc on every single opponent he goes up against. The villains are also extremely well done. They're so cool looking. All of them are like repulsive and evil in their own ways, so it's really fun to watch them clash and just spit ideologies at each other while they fight. There really is no deadbeats on the fights. Like, they're just great. I compare it to Jujutsu Kaisen, where the fights are just good no matter what, and you're just gonna have a lot of fun watching the show. And the story, while not overly complex so far, is one that I'm excited to see, and I don't think anyone should turn their nose up at it. It's actually really well done, and I already feel a lot of emotions for all the characters involved, and we're barely into the show. And that's a really difficult thing to do when you're introducing someone to something they've never seen before. I already really am invested in these people, and I can't wait to see where it goes. All in all, this is definitely one you should sit down and take the time to watch. Once this season wraps up, I'm going to be doing a more full rundown on the entire season, like kind of a review. But for now, I just need to tell you, go watch Chainsaw Man. Anyway, I just wanted to talk about something I really liked today, and I wanted to encourage other people to watch it. I really want to talk about this show. I'm just looking to talk to some people and interact with some people who also like the passions that I do, so, leave whatever you want in the comments. And with all that being said, signing off.